Hi soulmates, welcome back again to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be recreating this style. It's a turtleneck bubu. It has an elastic around the sleeve. That's the hand of the sleeve has elastic on it. The turtleneck is extended with a rope at the back. Okay, you can tie it whichever way you want to tie it. You can make a bow with it. Okay, it's a free dress and it's very easy to make, guys. So if this is what you want to watch, please stay tuned. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, because I upload new videos every week. And if you find this video helpful, why not go ahead and give me a thumbs up. So get right into the video. So this is the material that I actually used. I made use of direct crepe. I made use of 4 yards of fabric. Now this direct crepe came with 2 designs. You can see how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and fold my fabric into 2. So this is how I'm going to be folding the fabric. And if you're making use of a fabric that has design like this, ensure to know how to fold the fabric. Okay, I'll fold into 2 and I'm going to fold it again, making it 4. So guys, if you are cutting the front and back together, ensure to fold into 2 and fold it again. That will give you what, 4. But at the end of the day, I shared it into 2. Like I divided my fabric into 2 equal halves separately. I want to drop the front and back separately because my fabric was actually slippery. So I had to, draft it separately. So now this other material, this other piece that I've divided, I went ahead and fold it into 2. I didn't fold it into 4 because I'm not cutting the front and back together. So I folded this one into 2. So we'll be cutting the back first. So I'll just go ahead and secure with an office pin because it's moving. It's not staying in one place. So I'll just go ahead and draw my starting line. Please bear with me. This material is not really showing with my colored chalk, so I hope we'll see. Okay, so after drawing my starting line, guys, so this is where my measurement will start from. So for my starting line, I came down and marked 18 inches. You can do 18 or 17 for my sleeve opening. We'll be attaching, we'll be inserting an elastic there, so we actually need the sleeve opening to be kind of wide enough. So from there, I came down and marked 26 inches. So that will serve as my hip, where my hip lies. Do you understand? So after marking from my starting line, I marked 18 inches. I now came down, I marked 26 inches, and from the 26 inches I marked my length. The length I'm working with is 59 inches. So from my starting line, I came inwards, I marked 2.5 inches for my neck, wideness of my neck. I did 2.5. This is a turtleneck, so, and we are not going to be adding allowance to it, so I did 2.5. So I now marked 7.5 inches for my shoulder measurements. That is 15 inches divided by 2, 7.5. So from the 7.5, I went ahead and marked 16 inches. That's the length of the sleeve, how long you want your sleeve to be. So total of everything I had there is 23.5 inches. So I came down on that 18 inches and I marked that 23.5 inches. So I went ahead and connected it straight. So now guys, for the back neckline, for the depth, I came down by 1 inch. That's from my starting line. I placed my tape measure. I marked 1 inch. So I'll just go ahead and connect. So the wideness of the neck is 2.5, while the deepness of the back neck is 1 inch. We are cutting the back first. So now on my shoulder slant, I came down, I marked 1 inch for my shoulder slant. So I'll just go ahead and connect it to the neck, to the tip of my neck. So now guys, the bust I'm working with is 46 inches. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 5 inch. So I placed my tape measure on my chest line. So now, we came down by 18 inches. So automatically that becomes our chest line. So I place my tape measure and mark 16.5. That's my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 5 inches for ease. So on the hip line, I place my tape measure and I chalk 17.25. That is 49 divided by 4 plus 5 inches. That gives me 17.25. So I went ahead and connected it to the chest line like so. So on my hip line, altogether I have 17.25. So whatever I have on the hip, I went ahead and placed the same thing on my hem. So whatever I have on my hip, I brought it down like so. Hope you understand, guys. So whatever you are dividing, your hip circumference divided by 4, ensure to add ease to it. So it depends on how you want your dress to be free. From 3 to 5 inches is okay. So I added 5 inches to 9. So now guys, for your sleeve, you can see, ensure to curve it like that. That's armhole. Ensure to shape it. So after shaping it, guys, I'll just go ahead and cut. Okay, so I'll just cut to see what we've drafted. This chalk is not really showing very well. So now on that shoulder, ensure to add half inch allowance, sewing allowance. You can see I didn't cut exactly where I chalked. So now for the sleeve, I didn't add any allowance to it because I intended making my sleeve length to be 15, but I did 16 inches. Now around the armhole down to the hem, ensure to add half inch for sewing, for joining. So I didn't cut exactly what I chopped from the armhole down to the hem. So this is the other part of the fabric that I divided into two. So this will be for my front. So I'll just go ahead and secure with an office pin. So I'll be placing the back on this front part so we can cut out the front. So this is my back that we've drafted already. So I'll be placing this back on top of this piece. On top of this piece that will be my front. I will just place the back on top like so. Ensure they are matching equally. Ensure they are matching up equally. So I'll just go ahead and mark the neck, the wideness of the neck, which is 2.5 inches. So now from the neck tip, I'll just go ahead and cut. I'll just follow exactly what I have on the back. I'll just cut the same thing for the front, except the neck. The neck of the front won't be the same with the back. So now guys, this is what we have. So before removing the back, before removing the back piece, we'll need to slash the back, the center of the back open. We need to slash it open. So I'll place my tape measure. I came down by 4 inches. You can do 4 to 5 inches. I marked 4 inches because the back will be open. That's where our turtleneck will start from and end, and that's where our rope will extend. So it has to be open. If not, it can't pass through the head. So I just go ahead and slash it like so. So guys, this is what we have for the back. You can see the opening. I just felt the opening is small for me, so I actually ended up making it 5 inches. So head over to the front. So now for the depth of the front, I came down. Please ensure to come down from this from that side. I came down by 3 inches and I mark like so. So the deepness of the neckline for the front is I did 3 inches. So just go ahead and cut like so. So guys, we are done cutting the front and the back. So guys, here is the back. Go ahead and pipe the back with a bias. The opening at the back, pipe it with bias. So now this is the front. Go ahead and place the front on the back. That is front side facing each other. Go ahead and join the shoulder with half inch. So I'll go to my sewing machine, I'll show and I'll be back. So I'm done sewing. So I've gone ahead to pipe the neckline opening at the back with a bias, and I've joined the shoulders with half inch. You can see. So the next thing to do guys is to join the bodies together. So I'll go ahead and join the bodies with half inch on both sides. So now guys, the next thing to do is to go ahead and hem the sleeve opening, and this is the elastic that I'll be using to pass through the sleeve opening. So this is how you know the measurement of the elastic you'll be needing. So wherever your sleeve is stopping, do you understand? Is it before the elbow or after the elbow? Go ahead and measure the round circumference of whatever you have. For example, if whatever I have, the round circumference of what I have is 16 inches, 16 minus 4 is 12 inches. So your elastic will be 12 inches. So go ahead and fold your fabric, that is fold the sleeve opening like so. You can fold it into 2. That is, if you fold again, then after that you pass through your elastic. When you are done, go ahead and hem your dress. So I'm done inserting my elastic. As you can see, I'll just go ahead and give it a good press. When you're done, ensure to give your dress a good press. Okay, so the next thing to do is to measure whatever I have on my neckline. Okay, go ahead and measure from the back all the way to the back. Do you understand? Place your tape measure from the back. Measure carefully and accurately from the back to the front, all the way to the back. So guys, after measuring, for instance, if after measuring the total of whatever you have, round neck, your round neck is 20 inches. Okay, you'll be dividing what the figure you have by 2. Do you understand? So now you go ahead and bring your fabric, actually join these pieces together. Go ahead and fold it like so in a bias form. Be folding in a bias form like so. So guys, if what you've measured is 20 inches, for example, 20 inches divided by 2 is 10 inches. So I'll place my tape measure. I'm just trying to secure with an office pin. So I'll place my tape measure from the tip and I'll go ahead and mark 10 inches. So I'll be marking 10 inches all the way around. Do you understand? If, for example, the total of whatever you have after measuring your round neck is 15 inches, for example, 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. So you just place your tape measure from that tip and chalk whatever you have. So after marking it, please go ahead and place your tape measure carefully and measure to know if you got 10 inches. It seems I didn't get the exact measurement of what I have. So what I did is I placed my tape rule, like so. I placed it from one hand to the other hand. I place it like so, and I mark where 10 inches is. You can see, I mark where 10 inches is. So I'll now place my tape measure from that tip and I'll start marking round again. You understand? It can happen if after marking and it didn't give you the exact measurement that you want, you can go ahead and extend. Do you understand? So after marking out, I now placed my tape measure and it gave me 10 inches. So I'm okay now. Sorry you are not seeing, guys. I'm so sorry. So ensure to place your tape measure from where you've marked. Go up and mark 1.5 inches. So it depends on the wideness of the band, of the turtleneck band that you want to make. I did 1.5 inches. So from wherever you've marked, go ahead, place your tape measure up. Please up, not down. Go ahead and mark 2 inches. So half inch will be for turning this band, because we'll be cutting two of it. So just place your tape measure from where you've marked earlier. That place we marked earlier is the down part that will be attaching to the dress at the neckline. So from there, go up by 2 inches. So after marking, you just go ahead and cut. Please ensure to indicate the down parts on your band. Ensure to indicate the down parts. So guys, I actually forgot to add half inch on the down part. Please do not forget to add half inch, because that half inch is the allowance that we'll be needing to attach our neckline to the turtleneck. So I actually cut again. So I'm just trying to tell us, okay, because I actually forgot to add half inch on the down part. So if you had your half inch on the down and also on the up part, so total of whatever you have is 2.5 inches. So after cutting, ensure to cut another one. Ensure to place on the fabric and cut again, because we'll be turning the band. So you need half inch to turn it. Do you understand? You need half inch to turn it on the up parts to sew it, and half inch to attach the band to your dress at the neckline. So total of whatever you've been cutting is 2.5. That is the wideness of your band is 2.5 inches. That is 1.5 inches for the band and 1 inch for hemming from the down and also the up. That is 2.5 inches. Just want us to understand. I hope we understand, guys. So this is the band, but I actually ended up cutting another one again when I realized that I didn't add ½ inch to the down part. I cut out another one. So guys, this is another one that I later cut. So the wideness of this band now is 2.5. Do you understand? So I've gone ahead to iron hairstay on it. So please ensure to indicate the down. That is the down part that will be attaching to the neckline of our dress. Ensure to mark it so you won't forget, please. So the wideness of this band now is 2.5 inches. So I'll place it like so and sew ½ inch on the up part, and the other ½ inch on the down part we'll use to attach to the neckline of the dress. So I've gone ahead to cut out my bands. Okay, so my material wasn't really enough, so I did joining. I actually joined, yeah, for the band. So the wideness of the band is 2.5 inches. Just the same thing as your band, as your neckline band. That is the turtleneck band, 2.5 inches. So this is how we'll be placing the band. Whatever you place on this other side, you place on the other side as well. So just go ahead and attach it to the turtleneck band. So please ensure that your band is very long. So my fabric is not really enough, so I had to join, do you understand, to the length. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew the neckline of my turtleneck. That's the up parts. I've sewn with ½ inch, and I've attached my band as well to the neckline. You can see. So what I'm going to do, ensure that the band are matching up, guys. Please ensure they are matching. So this is me trying to know if the lengths are matching. Okay, so if they are matching, you go ahead and sew it all the way down. So just ensure that they are matching up, okay? So just go ahead and extend your stitch down. So after sewing, you still sew the down part of the band all the way. You stop at where your band opening is. You continue from this other side and sew all the way down. So after we are done, we'll go ahead and iron. And this opening will be for attaching it to the neckline of our dress. So please, after sewing, please ensure to notch and iron properly. So now guys, I'm done sewing and I've turned already. You can see my band. Ensure that yours is very long. And if you want your band, if you want the wideness of your band to be more than 1.5, you can make it 2 inches. 2 inches is fine. So now this is how I'm going to be attaching it to the dress. So just go ahead and fold the band into 2 equal halves. That is from one point of the joining to the other part, and notch. So after you are done notching, go ahead and fold your dress as well into 2 equal halves like so, and notch the center as well. You go ahead and place your band. Ensure that the center is matching up with the center of the band. Ensure they are matching up. You now go ahead and sew all the way around. So it depends on how you want to finish up your band. If you want to sew it like so first, You want to sew it like so first. You can go ahead and do so. So I'll just use my pins to pin it all the way. So after sewing with half inch all round, the remaining half inch for the back, you iron properly and you place it on top and sew. So guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you like this video and if you found this video helpful, please why not give me a thumbs up, share the video. Thank you guys so much.